Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. So, happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans out there. Unfortunately, for this Thanksgiving, family's dealing with some COVID troubles, and for the safety of my family, or for the safety of the babies in my family, I did not attend Thanksgiving this year. Just how it is. I don't have COVID. I'm fine, but someone close to me has COVID, so it's best that I stay away from those babies. Just gonna say that. So yeah, pretty much spent Thanksgiving alone. More or less. So we're here. It's about 7:30 at night. I want to talk about my mental health. And just what's happened these past 2 months. Since the NHL season has started. And kind of not really talk about like what the teams are and stuff and that. Maybe we'll get into that a little bit, but talk about what this 2 months were like for me. And all that stuff. So October was all in all a pretty rough month. It was a month that it was very busy. It was very busy. And it's only going to get worse from there. Honestly, it's going to get busier, but I feel a lot better now. There were things that happened in October that really took a toll on my mental health. Made me feel not depressed, but like not very good about myself. Maybe there was some depression in there, but it made me feel not very good about myself. And overall, October was a very rough month. Regardless of my teams actually doing pretty well. Like the Flyers and the Coyotes, which are my two favorite teams, they've done pretty well. So I will say that my teams have done well. But besides that, there wasn't a whole lot of good things to look back to in October. We didn't really hit any milestones. Nothing of event really happened. Hockey hadn't started yet for me. So, it was pretty much a not that good of a month. I'm not going to lie. November, though, through the first half has been a very good month. I've really enjoyed this month. I feel a lot better about myself since then. There have been people that have come into my life who have made me feel a lot better. And overall, I'm very thankful for everyone I've met in November. I'm very thankful for you guys, too. We had 2,500 a day on YouTube. And it's been very hard this year for me to earn subscribers. Mainly because during the stretch from January to about April, probably, I really didn't upload that much. I didn't. I think I had a month where I made like $7 monetization wise on YouTube. It was just a really tiring first half of the year for me during that. And obviously, like that's money, not subscribers. And I don't do it for the subs or do it for the money. But obviously that took a toll. The playoffs helped out a little bit. Like I made like $70 in a month. The views were up pretty good. But then they kind of took a nosedive after that. And May was pretty rough for me too. Then I started uploading consistently. And since June 12th, I think I said this in my video in October before the season started. I started uploading consistently, which means like at least once a day. It's usually mostly once a day. I don't really upload twice a day unless if like a big trade happens during that. Sometimes that'll be my only upload. Especially during now because I am just so busy with school and trying to keep myself afloat on that end because that's something I've really struggled with in previous years, trying to balance that and YouTube. And I think one priority that I forget is that school is more important than YouTube. I understand there might be some people that are watching this video and being like, Nordic, I heavily disagree with that. You should be making videos over content. Well, I was making videos a lot over schoolwork. But I realized that if I want to become a broadcaster, if I want to do what I want to do and not make YouTube videos in my parents' basement when I'm 25 years old, I'm gonna need to do well in school. So obviously, I've been really trying to hammer down on that. We had a really good first quarter. Second quarter's doing well too. So yeah, I like where I'm at now. Yeah, the uploads have been very consistent. The views have been pretty good. They have. And we just had my video yesterday talking about the Los Angeles Kings. Did very well. 1,000 views now. It's my 21st video, I believe, that's done that out of almost 1,400. So it's pretty rare to see that happen. So I'm very happy with myself, especially for a team too like that where I don't talk about them often. Like I don't come on here and talk about the Kings all that often. The funny thing is, like I have many pennants all over my wall here that show me how many videos I've made for each team. And it kind of helps me coordinate with what video I should make next. Like I don't want to just make videos on Boston, Toronto, Montreal, all those teams. And yeah, they're very high on the list. Like my most videos made for Montreal. It's 69 videos. So, like the teams that are big, yeah, I'll cover them a lot, but I also want to shine some light on some teams that aren't covered a lot. Like, I made a video on the Kings yesterday. They don't get a whole lot of recognition on mainstream media. And they definitely deserve it because they're a team, too, that's doing really well right now. And, I got comments on that video that were telling me, great video. You talk about it. You talk about us when a lot of people don't talk about us often. Let me read one of those comments, actually, because there were a few people that were commenting some pretty nice messages. This guy said, quote, if these are the videos you're putting out at 16, you will go far. You just stick with it. Great video. So, like, things like that. Like, they make you feel a lot better about yourself. So, yeah, it's great. And I love talking about all 32 teams on here. It's one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, overall, like, fit 2,500, very hard goal for me to reach. It took me a while. My goal for this year is like 4,000 subscribers. I like to set goals for myself. I don't like overly pay attention to them. Like, oh, I'm not at 4,000. No way. Like, I'm not like overly mad about it. I am a little bit disappointed with the effort I put into this in the first half of the year. The second half of the year has been better effort-wise for all my platforms. But still, I would like to see some more effort out of myself when it comes to making this type of content. But yeah, all I can do is just hope that I keep posting more and, you guys keep watching, and I'll be very thankful for that. But overall, I'm really happy where I am right now. It's been a much better month this past month, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So I'm very thankful for all of my fans who have stuck around watching videos like these. There are fans of this channel. There isn't a ton of them because obviously a lot of you guys tender to your one favorite team. But there are some fans here who do watch all the videos. So I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, we got a game tomorrow. I'm going to the Devils versus Blue Jackets game in New Jersey. It's going to be one of my first games ever where, like, I'm not seeing my favorite team, the Flyers, play. It's going to be two completely non-teams that I know. I'm going to go as a Devils fan. I'm not trying to be a Blue Jackets fan, especially with how bad they've been. I'm good. But, it's going to be a pretty cool experience. We're going to do a game vlog, too. That's going to come out Saturday, hopefully. Tomorrow is likely going to be the state of every NHL team. I did one 5-ish games in. Now we're going to do one now that it's Christmas, or now that it's Thanksgiving, because there are some teams that I do need to talk about, whether they might be too late into the standings or not. But yeah, thank you all for the support this month. I really do appreciate it. The past 2 months. I will probably make another one of these at the end of the year. December. And honestly, too, like, I am very proud of me posting consistently throughout these past couple of days, past couple of months. Because when you look at previous years for my content, like last year and the year before that, my freshman and sophomore year, I didn't post a lot on YouTube. Like, from like the moment the season started, when my season previews were done, to probably the new year, I didn't post a lot. Every single year, I didn't post a lot. And it really affected my content. And I think that a full month in December with high revenue counts, viewers will watch more. I feel like that's going to be a really good month for me overall, even though it's going to be hell. Like, it's going to be really busy. Like, I remember last year, even when I wasn't posting content, the last 2 weeks before Christmas were hell. Like, I had a hockey game every single night. It was insane. I got no breaks whatsoever. But yeah, regardless, I'm thankful for you all. I'll stop rambling now. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on down below. I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Adios.